All right, so here we have the air cylinder attached. It's mounted, everything is in place, the air line, the valve is mounted, you've got the single variable speed foot pedal. So we're just going to go through some of the features here now. So the first feature here is this air valve here. So if I step on the pedal, you'll see how the speed at which the top shaft comes down. Now you can control that, so if I open that up a little bit, so now you see it comes down a little bit quicker. So that's how you control how fast that top shaft comes down. All right, so now we've talked about the speed that the top shaft closes. Now we're going to talk about the speed that the rolls actually turn. So this potentiometer here is your minimum and maximum setting for your speeds of the roll. So if I set that at the minimum and I step on the pedal all the way, now it's a variable speed foot pedal, so you can also control the speed of the rolls using the foot pedal. So if I've got it mashed all the way and I bring it up to the maximum, now that's the maximum speed, but I can also back that off just by taking a little bit pressure off the foot pedal. Now this is really beneficial when you're doing larger parts and you've got to let it go around a full revolution, let the beads set or something like that, and then you can finish it off quickly. So you can start off slow, finish it off quick. So that's a really nice feature. And then this switch here is your forward and reverse switch. So right now the rolls are turning the part towards me. If I was to flick that switch, now the rolls will move the part away from me. So it's beneficial depending on whether you're left-handed or right-handed, which side of the machine that you like to work on. So that is that's the speed control. All right, so we'll talk about the functions on the cylinder itself. So this is your variable pressure dial. Now the variable pressure dial increases the pressure that the rolls come down on the material as you turn up the dial in a counterclockwise motion. So if I start here, the pressure is minimal here, but if I continue to turn that, and if I've got a profile where I'm using heavier gauge material, it's going to slowly increase the pressure on the roll and allow the rolls to form the part. So some parts might require more tonnage or air pressure, and some parts might require not as much. So that's a nice feature here. This feature here is a depth stop feature. So you might have a set of bead rolls on the machine and you don't want a full depth profile of the bead in your material, so you would set this down. So now when I press that, you can see that the rolls are not coming together. Or if I back that off, now you can see the rolls are coming together. So that's a nice feature for production modes where a guy doesn't have to worry about controlling the depth by the number of revolutions. So you can go around as many revolutions as you want. It'll only go as deep as where this thumb wheel is set at.